Hi, my name's Maggie Reigh of Light Read Communication, and I specialize in helping people clear communication blockages within themselves and with other people so that they can build healthy, productive, and meaningful relationships. And if you're in business, you'll know that meaningful relationships, productive relationships, is what it's all about. Especially if you are managing people. Do you know, I listened to a representative from a human resources company talking not too long ago, and she was she helped people find work and match them with top positions in the workforce. And I was very surprised to hear her say that she would say that 99% of the people who come through there didn't leave their last job. They quit their manager. Poor people management costs companies a lot of money. Think about how much money it costs to retrain an employee. The studies show consistently that it costs 25% to 200% of the annual salary of that position. That's a big loss. And if management is what's creating that, then doesn't it make sense for us to work on our people management skills? Now, managers don't have an easy job of it by any stretch of the imagination. And many of us have been taught that managing people is all about going around and correcting everything that they're doing. We just wait for mistakes to happen. And then we jump in and we correct them. And we get people to be online that way. Or maybe we just send them a memo and we correct them. And we don't even actually come face to face with them. Those kinds of management skills where correcting is the main job are doomed for failure. They create resentment. Think about somebody in your life who corrects you all the time. How much do you want to go to that person and be with them? And even if they are fierce enough that you don't dare argue with them, you quietly turn inside and you think of a way that you're going to get them back. I love how Stephen Glenn talks about passive-aggressive behavior, because that's what it is. In your face, I'm smiling. He says passive-aggressive is like a puppy. While he's licking your face, he's peeing in your lap. And that's what you're going to find happening. So how do we turn that kind of behavior around? And how do we actually work with our employees to inspire them, to bring out the very best that's within them, and to have them want to give their best to our company, to work with us? Many people would say, it's all about rewards. Let's give them some really big rewards. But the fact of the matter is that studies show that rewards don't really motivate and create the effect that we want with employees. Because employees then are so focused on the rewards, they're not focused on what they are doing right here and now and their work. And they're so focused on rewards that they won't tap into their own innovative strategies and to their own greatness and step forward. And of course, the other problem with rewards is that we end up with some really outsized rewards up here and the resentment down here for the people who don't get those rewards. So rewards and even praise can be actually counterproductive, because praise hooks people on just wanting that praise, just doing their best just to get that praise. If you truly want to be effective and build an incredible relationship with your employees, if you want to bring out the best in them and have them rise to their greatness and contribute that to your company and to your team, I'm going to give you a simple 4-step process that will do just that. The first step is to start looking specifically for what is working. What's going well? Most people think that we teach by pointing out everything that's not working. But the fact of the matter is, we teach best by pointing out what is working and being very specific about that. So, the first step is to set our intention to look for specifically what's working, and the second step is to say that. So instead of saying, oh, that's a great report you handed in the other day, take a moment to figure out what it is. Wow, I really saw the time and effort that you must have put into that report. I love the illustrations that you added because it just brought the material to life. And that table of contents gave it the finishing touch. Love to see more of that. It showed a lot of initiative and a lot of creativity. There you have it. That's the third and the fourth step. By pointing out specifically what it is that went well, and then saying how you feel about it, I really appreciated that. And the last step, by pointing out to them that greatness that is within them. That showed a lot of initiative and creativity. So if you want to really motivate your staff, if you want to give them incentive to contribute, and even if you want to train them well in the behaviors that you want, remember that 4-step process. Look for what's working. Seek, rather than to correct, to connect. Connecting is way more important than correcting. So set that intention in motion, set the intention to connect with what's working. Secondly, point it out and be very specific about what's working and what you want to see work again. Thirdly, be very specific about the skills and the assets and the values and the qualities that you see within that person. And fourth, show your appreciation and how you feel about it. I guarantee if you take that out into the workforce and you start working with employees like that, you are going to raise the bottom line right up to the roof. And you'll have employees who are so loyal to you and to your company that they wouldn't go somewhere else even if somebody offered them a great big reward.